Welcome back to another explainer. Today we've got something incredibly practical and, well, highly active. Okay, let's dive right into this. We're going to break down the mechanics of a super efficient, entirely equipment-free routine. It's the 5-minute full-body fitness circuit. You know, whether you're strapped for time, traveling, or just looking for a quick physical reset during a crazy workday, we've got the absolute perfect blueprint for you here.
Here's our workout map for this fast-paced 5-minute routine. We are definitely hitting the whole body today. We'll start with the lower body with squats, then move up to the upper body for push-ups. After that, we hit our cardio peak with mountain climbers. And finally, the finisher, a plank hold. Then we'll wrap up with a quick cool down and some next steps.
All right, let's kick things off with phase 1, lower body, the squat.
Our primary goal right out of the gate is to wake up and strengthen those large muscle groups, your legs and glutes. Let's look at the exact anatomical steps of the squat, and remember, it's absolutely crucial to emphasize clear form over speed here. Step 1, you're going to want to stand with your feet perfectly shoulder-width apart to create a nice, stable base. Step 2, push your hips back. Think of this as the very first initiating movement of the whole exercise. Step 3, lower your body just like you're sitting down into an invisible chair right behind you. And step 4, drive firmly through those heels and stand right back up. Simple, right? But it's highly effective when you execute it with precision.
I absolutely love the motivational cue we pulled straight from the source here. Keep your chest up and your back straight. Feel the burn in your legs. Excellent work. That chest up reminder, that is exactly what you need to focus on to ensure your posture stays perfectly aligned while those big leg muscles do all the heavy lifting.
Moving right along to phase 2, upper body, push-ups. Smooth transition here as we move up to the chest, shoulders, and triceps. Let's break down the standard push-up mechanics step by step because safe and effective execution is literally everything for your upper body joint health. First, place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width on the floor. Second, really control your descent by lowering your chest directly toward the floor. Don't let those hips sag first. And third, press firmly into the ground to push yourself back up to the starting position.
Now, you might be wondering, what if I'm still building up my upper body strength? Well, let's compare standard push-ups with modified knee push-ups. So the crucial point is, if standard push-ups are tough right now, you should absolutely do them on your knees. The source specifically advises us to focus on proper form rather than just blasting through reps. Actually, getting the full range of motion while on your knees is way more beneficial for muscle growth than doing shallow, kind of half push-ups on your toes.
Okay, phase 3, cardio peak, mountain climbers.
All right, our muscles are primed. And now we're introducing some much higher intensity to burn calories fast. But before we start climbing, let's briefly define our starting point, the plank position. This is a fundamental posture where your body is held completely off the ground in a straight, rigid line. It's really the foundational launch pad, not just for these mountain climbers, but also for the static hold we'll be tackling right after.
So let's map out the kinetic sequence for the mountain climber. First, lock into that solid plank position we just talked about. Second, violently drive one knee straight in towards your chest. Third, alternate your legs and do it quickly. The pacing here should be rapid. It's essentially a full-out sprint, but, performed in a horizontal, static position.
As the source brilliantly encourages, keep your core tight and continue moving. It's so incredibly easy to want to just stop or pause when your heart rate spikes like this, but let this reminder motivate you to push right through the absolute toughest cardio segment of this routine. Keep those legs pumping. You've got this.
And now, phase 4, the finisher, plank hold.
You made it to the final physical challenge. We're bringing the focus down from that elevated heart rate back to a pure, static endurance burn. Let's check out the mechanics. 1. Keep your body in a straight line. 2. Engage those core muscles deeply. 3. Avoid letting your hips sag. And this brilliantly illustrates how proper alignment works when you're fatigued. Gravity is going to aggressively try to pull your hips down to the floor. But actively fighting that sag, that's exactly what strengthens your entire midsection.
I want you to channel this final piece of encouragement from our source right now. Hold it. You're almost done. Stay strong and keep breathing. Just like an enthusiastic coach guiding you right across the finish line, remember that breath control is your absolute secret weapon to maintaining a static hold when your muscles are practically screaming at you to drop.
Finally, phase 5, cool down and next steps.
And relax. Let your heart rate settle down and take a nice, deep breath. Fantastic job. It's so important to remind ourselves of our accomplishments. You just crushed a comprehensive full-body workout in literally only 5 minutes. It truly showcases the incredible efficiency of the routine we've explored today. You really don't need a full hour in a busy gym to get a highly effective, muscle-activating physical reset.
As we wrap up this explainer, let's quickly recap the specific calls to action noted in our source material. They encourage you to like this explainer, subscribe to the channel, comment your progress, and share it with friends to help build that active, health-conscious community. Plus, they remind us that there's new fitness content coming out every single week to keep that momentum going strong.
I want to leave you with a direct, provocative question straight from the source. How many rounds did you complete today? Because, well, here's the beautiful part about this 5-minute circuit. You can do it just once for a quick midday boost, or you can loop it 3 or 4 times for a full-blown, sweat-inducing 20-minute session. Try this routine out, test your endurance, and see exactly how many rounds you can conquer. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Stay healthy, stay active, and I will see you in the next one.